clouds. Hi YouTube. Just lately I've been doing some imaging using the Askar FMA180 attached to a Canon 600D, and this is an astro modified camera, and I'm getting quite happy with the results I'm getting from it. And this is what I use at home or anywhere where I've got power, a little closer, where I can plug in a laptop, use backyard EOS and get some images with it. And when I do a field, go out into the field and somewhere out of the way with my star tracker, this doesn't always work for me, so I bring my Fuji and use my Fuji. This is my XE3, which is lovely, compact, small, goes on here, goes on the star tracker. It's got its own built-in intervalometer. It's a fantastic little camera, and Fujifilm are very much overlooked when it comes to astrophotography. But I do have one other camera. Oh, this is my everyday DSLR. It's unmodified. It's a Pentax K-70, 24 megapixels APS-C chip. But Pentax cameras, when you add the GPS module, though some of them have got the module built in. I had the K-32 for a while, which I used, and that had a built-in module. These can do a bit of astro tracing. What they do is they move the sensor in such a way as to follow the stars, and it can theoretically track for up to 5 minutes. I've never had any Pentax track that long, and normally with these, they're only really good for using AstroTracer between 14mm and 50mm focal lengths on the APS-C chip size. The focal lengths change when you go to the K1, I believe. But out of boredom or stupidity, the other night I decided I'd see how good the AstroTracer could do on a deep space object. So here's my attempt at using Pentax's AstroTracer with this lens to capture Orion. Well, I have to admit, the AstroTracer is great, but it doesn't compare to a proper star tracker when you're talking these focal lengths. But it's not too bad. It's acceptable. It's something I wouldn't have been unhappy with, considering the equipment that was used and how quick and easy it was to set up. It took me just a few moments to put on the GPS module, calibrate the GPS signal, and point the camera at an easy object, which, let's face it, Orion is quite easy to find in the sky, and take a few images. So if you just want to have a go and you have a longer lens and you have AstroTracer and GPS module on your Pentax, go for it, give it a try. You probably get better results than I could. It was just a bit of fun, really. But no, the Pentax and the AstroTracer for me will mainly stay as capturing Milky Way images and wide field skies, constellation stars. But I hope you found that video interesting and informative. Clear skies. Happy imaging.